Hey Cali crew, what it do? It's your girl, and I'm back with another story time. Sorry if I'm repeating the same look, but hey, your girl's doing a third story time today. Yay! Anyway, sorry y'all. Hope you guys enjoy my story time. It is, I don't even know what today is anymore. May 3rd, it's 7:34. I'm recording in the car because Dre's watching a movie and I didn't want to disturb him. And I wanted to be loud and obnoxious and say whatever I wanted. So, yeah. Thank you for joining me on my channel. I hope you guys like my story times. I have a few now. I did that daily vlog thing when we got put on lockdown from the beginning, but after it hit a month, I'm like, okay, I'm not doing it anymore because nothing's happening. It's boring and I don't want to bore y'all. Yeah, so this story time will be on my first fashion show as a model. Now, it was at a place in St. Louis called the Signature Room. And they have really good food, good staff. But anyway, first fashion show, oh my god, so much happened, you guys. So if you're not comfortable being half naked or naked in front of a room of strangers, then don't model. If you are insecure and you don't have tough skin, don't model. If you don't know how to roll with the punches and changes of stuff, whether it be a makeup look, a hair look, dress outfit, whatever, shoes, anything, don't model. Plain and simple. But anyway, so for this story, I will be going over that. And the first fashion show I did, I think it was called like Fashion Extravaganza or something like that. I'll put the flyer up over here of that show. I have it somewhere on my Instagram. But anyway, so that was my first fashion show. I was so excited, so nervous. I was like, oh my god. But yeah, so my best friend's mom ended up throwing the event with her and I think another person. This was where I met Jasmine, one of my model mentors. I'm gonna call her that because that's exactly what she is. And I met a few other people, but I'm not really in contact with them anymore because we all kind of went our own ways. And yeah, long story short, people are never who they seem to be. Anyway, yeah, so for this one, we all met up at the Signature Room. I'm not really sure how many days. I think it was a day or two before the show. And they were trying to do final fittings and things like that. So a couple of designers came and we tried on these dresses. One of them, you could literally see through it, but it had like a floral, flowery pattern all throughout the dress. And I tried it on, and a couple of other models tried it on. But when I tried it on, I walked out, and I, literally came from the bathroom, walked where everyone else was, and then I went back in the bathroom like, oh, yeah, it looks good on you, but let's see who else it'll look good on. They got someone else. What was her name? Let's call her Maddie, because her name started with an M, but I can't remember it because she was weird. Maddie got the dress. She was about the same size as me, same height. She just had literally more butt than me, a little thicker, more butt. That's it. She wore the dress. She came out. She's like, I can't wear this. It shows my ass, this and that. I was like, girl, don't be nervous. I was like, I wore it out in front of everybody. Not even that long before you got here. It's okay. Don't feel bad. She's like, girl, that's different. You have no ass. Do y'all know it took so much for me to not cuss her out or grab her? It was just hard because at this point in life, I'm like, I'm 20, I'm in my late 20s, I'm almost 30, I'm not holding my tongue back for shit, nobody, nothing, fuck that. And I'm like, you know what, let her have it, because you know what, God don't like ugly. It's cool, Maddie, say whatever slick shit you want. And it's funny because the whole time throughout like rehearsal and then the next day or the day after when the show was, she was being the biggest bitch ever. Biggest bitch. But anyway, she was running around making a big fuss about makeup and everything when it wasn't even like it wasn't even performance time. It was like we were still doing like a dress rehearsal. Anyway, long story short, Maddie didn't even get that dress. She ended up dropping out, I think, at the last minute. So she didn't even end up doing the damn show. I don't know why. I don't remember. I think she had a falling out with one of the coordinators or something. It was just weird, but yeah, she was one of those weird fake people that acts nice to you when they first meet you, and then they disappear, whatever the fuck they want to do. But anyway, when that whole thing happened, when she was like, well, you ain't got no ass, I wanted to be like, bitch, fuck you and your fat ass. But you know what? I didn't. I held my tongue. I'm like, you know what? It's cool. God don't like ugly. I'm trying to do different. I'm trying to live different, trying to be different, be greater, do better, all that. And it's funny because the whole time, throughout the whole rehearsal, her and my homegirl Jasmine were literally going at it. Jasmine was like, oh, I did this. I was published in this many magazines. And Maddie was like, oh, me too. I've been published too. I've been doing this and this and that too. I'm like, okay. Okay. You want a cookie? You want a cookie, Maddie? Is that what you want? You want a cookie, bitch? Anyway. And then, I think it was the next day or two or whatever, it was show day. And, the girls were in the back and the guys were, like, in the front. The girls were, like, at the back near, like, the kitchen area. And then the guys were up front. The way the signature room was set up, it was kind of weird. Like, you walk in and it's like a bar right there in the middle of the room, right? And then you go to the side and then there's the bathrooms. And then this other side, it's like a little cutout area. But then there's another door that leads to the kitchen. It was really weird. Then they had like the stage, and then over here on the side, it was like sitting area. But yeah, so the fashion show went great, walked and everything, and then I ended up getting to walk with one of my friends. I can't remember his name, R.I.P., because he just recently passed away not that long ago. I can't remember his name. I'll put his picture over here. R.I.P. He was so sweet, so nice, and he made me feel so comfortable. He was like, Callie, don't worry, we got this, just keep smiling and keep doing you got this, we got this. And he was really nice and sweet. But anyway, did the whole show, and it was, after the showtime, and they had, for all the models and everybody, they had a little dinner thing. So I was there with Chris bitch ass, and I was standing in line for food, and all the models were standing in line for food. We were all standing there with our plates, and Chris was over somewhere on the side, being a weirdo, watching me like a freak. Excuse me, sorry, watching me from afar, like a weirdo. But anyway, two of the models came up to me and they were talking to me. One of them put his arm around me. We were just talking. He's like, "Oh, hey, Callie, da 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 da, you did good. We all did good, da 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 da, right?" And next thing you know, like I'm like, "Oh yeah, guys, this and that. We did that. I give them daps, and they go their way, and I go mine, grab my food, take my plate over to where Chris is, and I sit down. Surely enough, y'all, as soon as I sit down, this bitch ass nigga, oh, what was that about? Why were they all in your face? I'm like, first of all, they weren't in my face. Second of all, we were talking about the fashion show and how good we all felt we did, and they were just asking me what I thought and how I thought everything went, if they think I did good, and they were saying I did good. He was just being so insecure, making it so awkward. And then as he's sitting there, like, chewing me out low-key, kind of, I'm sitting there looking over at the homegirls, and they're all sitting there, just model girls, just being single, talking, laughing. I'm like, damn, I wish I was over there. I want to be over there. Like, that's what I was thinking of the whole time. He was, like, yapping, kind of chewing me out. I'm like... And it was just crazy because this nigga was literally watching me from, like, a few feet. Like, less than 10 feet. He was watching the whole conversation. Me talking with these other models. Like, really? You're right here. You're right here. And it was just crazy because everyone knew I had a guy at the time and everything. Like, it was just so, oh my God, it was so weird. But yeah, so that was my first little fashion show experience. That definitely wasn't my last. But yeah, so like I said before, if you're not comfortable being in a room full of strangers, half naked, changing clothes, don't model. If you are a stickler for things going a certain way and, you know, everything has to be on time, this and that, don't model, because nothing ever happens on time. No one's ever early. And half the time when they say they're going to be there, they're not. Excuse me. Also, if you can't take constructive criticism, if you can't take someone literally telling you to your face, I'm sorry, you're too this, you're too that, your look doesn't fit, don't be a model. If you can't take constructive criticism, have tough skin and be like, okay, well, thank you for the opportunity, I'll take that and learn from it, then don't be a model. People literally think modeling is just showing up and being cute and this and that. No, it's not. It's everything and then some. Everything and then some. Because you'll go into these castings thinking you got it. And no, half the time these people aren't paying attention to you walk. They're not paying attention to you talk. They're just looking at you, seeing if they like what they see. And if you catch their eye long enough to keep their attention, okay, you might got something. But it all comes down to having the right look, being in the right place at the right time, networking, putting yourself out there, taking yourself out of the mental funks, you know, just putting yourself out there. That's pretty much it. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the story time of my first fashion show experience. I was so nervous when it got time to show day. I was excited and nervous, and it was funny because when I was walking at this time, I didn't have any attitude when I walked. Like, I guess I just looked plain Jane or nervous or something. But when I was walking, my best friend, she walked by me. She's like, attitude, girl, you better give them attitude. You better work it. And I think she kind of helped me and boost my confidence a little bit up when I was walking the first time I walked by myself. But I walked a few times that day, and then with like maybe one or two people, because I think I walked with two guys. But yeah, also when you're walking with a partner, that is a whole other thing. You gotta work off each other's vibes. You gotta make sure you're on the same foot, same count, everything. Like, it's a whole thing. People don't realize that. Not at all. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed my story time. I know it looks a little crazy because I'm in the car, but it's okay because I want to be as transparent and as candid with you guys as I possibly can. And I like vlogging in the car because, you know what, I can be as loud and obnoxious and say whatever the fuck I want, and guess what, no one's around to complain or say shit. Yeah, anyway, so I really hope you guys enjoyed the story time. Please stay safe and blessed, especially right now in this crazy time. We are all in. We're all in this. Literally all in this together. Anyway, stay safe and blessed, you guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell notification so you're notified when I post. And always remember, self-care is the best care. Sorry for that pause. I had a little moment. Anyway, love you guys. Mwah. Bye.